Anna Carter jolts awake in the middle of the night, convinced she heard someone whisper her name. At first, she tries to calm herself, telling her racing mind it's nothing more than exhaustion from her long shifts at the hospital. But the whispers don't stop. They grow louder, clearer, almost like someone is standing inches from her ear. Soon, strange events begin happening around her quiet Oregon home. Lights flicker without reason. The back door unlocks itself even after she checks it. Her phone appears in places she never left it. She feels watched constantly. Determined to get answers, she thoroughly inspects her bedroom, and that's when her world shatters. Behind her mirror, hidden with professional precision, is a tiny camera blinking with a red light. Someone has been inside her room, recording her, studying her every move. When she calls the police, they find no fingerprints, no forced entry, nothing. Detective Ryan Brooks suspects a stalker, but even he admits the intruder's skill is disturbing. Anna begins to question her safety, her sanity, and even her own home. Because deep inside the walls, she still hears faint whispers calling her name again and again. Detective Ryan Brooks leans forward in his chair as Anna recounts every moment, every whisper, every strange incident, and the terror in her voice is something he can't ignore. Anna isn't the first victim. In fact, several women in nearby towns have reported eerily similar experiences: objects moved, locked doors opened, shadows in their homes, and someone breathing near them while they slept. Yet every case went cold, no evidence, no suspects. It's almost as if the stalker knows exactly how to erase himself. Brooks names him the Phantom Psycho, a predator who studies his victims with meticulous care. Meanwhile, as Anna tries to return to normal life, her nightmares get worse. She wakes up drenched in sweat, certain someone is standing in her room. What she doesn't know is that inside a hidden crawlspace above her ceiling, the Phantom Psycho crouches silently, watching her sleep with unblinking eyes, memorizing her routines. He knows her better than she knows herself. He knows what frightens her, what comforts her, and what will break her. And he is waiting for the perfect moment to step out of the shadows. On the night of the rare blood moon, Anna senses something terribly wrong the moment she opens her eyes. Her room feels colder, the air heavier. She turns on her lamp only to freeze in horror. Her bedroom wall is covered with large, chaotic letters written in red. "I've always been here." She screams, and Detective Brooks arrives minutes later. The writing is alarming not only for its message, but because it's done with Anna's own lipstick, one that was locked inside her drawer the night before. Brooks investigates deeper and finds something chilling. The Phantom Psycho enters homes through storm drains, vents, and maintenance shafts, moving through the infrastructure of the town like a ghost. As the investigation expands, more people report sightings, shadows in hallways, whispers in basements, missing items. Panic spreads fast. That same night, a woman from a nearby town goes missing. Her last known appearance was on a security camera that catches only a distorted figure behind her, someone tall, silent, and patient. The missing woman looks strikingly similar to Anna. The town begins shutting down, and Anna realizes the Phantom Psycho isn't escalating randomly. He is escalating because of her. Anna's hands tremble as she stands in front of the abandoned house directly across from her home, the house she's walked past for years without a second thought. But today, she feels the air shift. Something draws her inside. With Detective Brooks behind her, they enter cautiously, their flashlights cutting through thick dust. The deeper they go, the more Anna's stomach tightens. Under the rotting floorboards, they find a hidden staircase leading to a secret basement. Inside, time seems frozen. The walls are plastered with photographs of Anna, some from recent days, some from her teenage years, and even some from her early childhood. Each photo is labeled with handwritten notes tracking her expressions, her routines, her fears. In the corner, they find drawings, childish sketches Anna made in elementary school, taped with eerie admiration. Then comes the most terrifying discovery: a list of Anna's old addresses, all marked with dates going back more than 20 years. Suddenly, her phone rings, no caller ID. A voice she hasn't heard since childhood whispers, "You forgot me, Anna, but I never forgot you." Her knees buckle as a buried memory surges back. Someone she once cared about, someone she thought was dead. Anna walks into her hospital shift, trying desperately to appear normal, but dread clings to her like a second skin. Every hallway feels too quiet, every patient room too dark. When she enters room 304, she freezes. On the bedside table sits a small wooden toy, a cracked little horse she lost when she was 7. Her chest tightens as she looks around the room, but no one is there. Moments later, a nurse hands her a folder left for her at the front desk. Inside are old drawings she made in first grade, a smiling stick figure girl and a boy next to her, Liam, her childhood best friend, the boy who vanished in a fire, the boy she never knew survived. Detective Brooks begins digging and uncovers startling information. Liam was placed in a psychiatric facility after the fire, diagnosed with severe psychopathic tendencies, and he escaped at 18. Anna's memories flood back Liam's intense attachment, his jealousy, his unpredictable anger. But the Liam she remembers is nothing like the phantom psycho stalking her now. This Liam is methodical, calculating, driven by an obsession that bends reality. And now he's infiltrating the one place she felt safe. He wants her attention. He wants her fear. Detective Brooks pores over Liam's recovered psychiatric files, each page more disturbing than the last. Liam had a talent for manipulation even as a child, convincing adults he was harmless while secretly tormenting other patients. His obsession with Anna began long before the fire, but something about surviving that tragedy twisted him even further. Meanwhile, Anna tries to escape her terror by visiting a crowded marketplace in downtown Seattle. But even there, she feels watched. As she turns a corner, someone bumps into her, a man wearing a wide smile that doesn't reach his eyes. Her blood runs cold. It's Liam. He whispers, "You still look just like I remember." She bolts into the street, shouting for help, but Liam follows calmly, weaving through traffic with unsettling ease. A chase erupts through alleyways, stairwells, and crowds. At one point, Anna slips, nearly falling, but Brooks arrives in time to pull her to safety. Liam disappears, leaving behind only mocking laughter echoing through the streets. Brooks vows to protect Anna, but even he knows the truth. Liam is always watching, always waiting, and always closer than they think. And with every encounter, his obsession grows more dangerous. Anna wakes up in total darkness, her wrists tied, her head pounding. As her eyes adjust, she realizes she's inside a bunker, buried deep underground. The air smells of old paper and metal. When she looks around, her heart nearly stops. Dozens of notebooks are stacked on shelves, each labeled with her name and a year. Inside are Liam's disturbing observations, drawings of her sleeping, entries detailing her daily routine, and plans of how he would keep her forever. Liam enters the room with a calmness that sends chills down her spine. He talks to her as if they're old friends, as if nothing is wrong. He believes he's saving her from a dangerous world. Outside, Detective Brooks and the FBI track subtle clues Liam left behind interpreting them as taunts. But every path is filled with traps, tripwires, hidden pits, false trails. As they close in on the forest where the bunker is hidden, they hear Anna's faint screams echoing from underground. Liam grows agitated, torn between running and completing his final plan. Anna realizes her only chance is to outsmart him, to convince him she still cares, even if it means playing his twisted game. Smoke fills the bunker as alarms blare overhead. Detective Brooks charges through the entrance just as Liam drags Anna toward a steel door, shouting that they'll start over somewhere new. Brooks tackles Liam, and the two clash violently, fists landing with desperate force. Anna tries to break free from her restraints, her hands shaking as she searches for anything sharp. Flames begin spreading from a device Liam rigged to destroy the bunker and erase all evidence. A beam collapses between them, separating Anna from the men. With sheer panic fueling her strength, Anna cuts the rope around her wrists and crawls toward an emergency exit. Brooks gains the upper hand, slamming Liam against the wall, but Liam smiles with eerie calm before disappearing into the smoke. Moments later, the bunker explodes. Anna is pulled to safety by responders, coughing and shaking, but alive. Liam is presumed dead. No remains are found. Weeks pass, and Anna starts attending therapy, trying to rebuild her life. She moves to a new apartment, changes her number, avoids the news. But one evening, she finds a small package at her door. Inside is the locket Liam gave her as a child and a note that says, "Did you miss me?